GYODER Yeni Konut Modeli. Metropollerde nüfus artıyor ve mevcut konutlara karşı yükselen talep, kira fiyatlarında dengesiz artışlara neden oluyor. Bununla beraber manipülasyona açık ilan sitelerinin de katkısıyla vatandaşlarımız aradıkları yaşam alanını bulmada zorluklar yaşıyor. GYODER Yeni Konut Modeli. Ülkemizde önemli projeleri gerçekleştiren kamu özel işbirliği modeli, devletle özel sektörü çözüm üretmek için ortak bir hedefte buluşturuyor. Bu yeni model, konut yapım maliyetlerini yarıya düşürerek en güncel teknolojiyi kullanan, iyi tasarlanmış, tabiata saygılı ve toplumun ihtiyaçlarına cevap veren bir yaklaşımla şehirlerimizin sürdürülebilir gelişimine katkı sunacak. Bireysel değil, kurumsal kiraya veren yapısını oluşturarak kiracıyla kiraya veren arasındaki problemleri ortadan kaldırırken büyük bir kalkınma hamlesini tetikliyor. Konut üretiminde kullanılan hammadde ve malzeme fiyatlarındaki artışlar konut üretim maliyetlerini artırsa da konut üretiminin en büyük maliyeti arsadır. Bu model arsa maliyetini sıfıra indirerek kiraları yarı yarıya düşürüyor. Devlet-kamu özel işbirliği yöntemiyle kullanıma açacağı arsalarda konutların üretilmesini sağlarken arsaların mülkiyeti de devlette kalıyor. Kira rakamları ise ev sahiplerinin kontrolünden çıkartılarak devletin hakkaniyetli denetimine ve kurumsal firmaların yönetimine verilecek. Hem devletçi hem de halkçı olan bu model, milletin devlet güvencesinde ikamet etme konforunu yaşamasını sağlayacak. Yap işlet devlet modeliyle konut üretimlerinin bir yıl içinde tamamlanması hedefleniyor. Düşük kira rakamlarıyla çevre yerleşimlerdeki kiraların da düşmesi sağlanacak. Devletin belirlediği şartlar, projenin zamanında bitirilmesi için özel sektörü motive ederken, yüklenici firmalar için hazırlanan sözleşmelerde yatay mimari, yerli malzeme kullanımı, enerji tasarrufu prensiplerinin uygulanması da şart koşuluyor olacak. Özel sektör olarak devletimizin erişilebilir konut üretme yükünü, finans kuruluşları ve sermaye piyasalarının da desteğiyle paylaşacağız. Buna ek olarak devletimiz denetleyici pozisyonunda kalarak sorunların önceden tespiti ve çözümünde de etkisini göstermiş olacak. GYODER Yeni Konut Modeli, akıl, vicdan ve 4T prensiplerini temel alan bir yaklaşımla ülkemizde kurumsal kiraya verenlerin devlet kontrolünde yönettiği bir kiralık konut stoğu üreterek ihtiyaç duyulan geçici barınma ihtiyacını da karşılayacak. GYODER Yeni Konut Modeli.
Assalamu alaikum ve rahmetullah ve berekatuhu. Ehlen ve sehlen. Thank you for being here with us today. I appreciate it's the last day of Cityscape and it's one of the last panels. So thank you very much for being with us today. Today I speak here in my role as the Vice President of the Turkish Real Estate Association, GYODER. That's the association that produced this video and introduced this model. Today I'm here with a distinguished panel of speakers, and I will very quickly do a round of introductions maybe. So start with Yezdan Kanat. She's got a very long-standing experience in development, especially from a design perspective. She's working with developers in Turkey, and she's also the social impact committee chair at our association and also the president of the Design Hub initiative, who have a stand here at Cityscape. Next up is Vedat Arslan, who is the founder and chairman of Aremas. They're experts in global real estate marketing and sales. They do have a wonderful stand here at Cityscape as well. Next, we've got Cemalettin Gül. That's the right pronunciation, by the way. He's founder and chairman of Maestro Global. He's also involved in and has experience in international sales and marketing of real estate, long-standing relationship and track record with developers. Last but not least, Yağmur Yaşar, that's the way to pronounce it. He's the managing director of Renaissance Real Estate Investment. They are partners of the Singaporean Wealth Fund in Turkey, and they've been developing commercial and residential real estate all across Turkey. So before going into the panel discussion, I wanted to add a little bit of flavor, touching on the brief video that we've seen. So Cityscape's theme this year is the future of living. Very, very appropriate, because it's been talked about all over the world, and also the same in Turkey. We as an association, as market players, spend a lot of time and energy on developing new ideas, models, and strategies to tackle issues around the future of living. Just to give you a couple of numbers on this topic. So Turkey needs anywhere around at least 5 to 6 million new homes over the next couple of years. New, rebuild, etc., etc. And earthquake is only one demand driver. So Turkey has a very dynamic demography. It's a very young population. Half of the population is under the age of 30, 35. We've got around 600,000 marriages each year, and close to 200,000 divorces each year. So that makes up a lot of the demand. The makeup of families is changing. So the average household is now around 3, where it was maybe 5, 6, or 7, 20 to 30 years ago. So all of that has been changing the housing market as well, the demand. But the real estate industry is not keeping up with demand. So around 500,000 completions we've got each year, homes, that is. And it will cost anywhere around $400 billion to build 5 million homes over the next couple of years, 10, 20, maybe longer. We have a lack of foreign direct investment. This is something that we need to consider and work on. So that is basically to say there's a huge opportunity for years to come, and that's basically leading us to this panel. We will try to address some of the perspectives. So if you allow, Yazdan, I will start with you, ladies first. So considering this model, the market, your experience with the projects that you've been working on and that we've seen in Turkey, what impact do you think this model or similar models will have on the quality and scale of residential projects in Turkey?
First of all, I would like to thank you to be part of this great organization. Again, my name is Yazdan Kanaz. I am the board member of one of the largest development companies in Turkey. So far, we've been in urban transformation business more than for 20 years. And I would like to share my experience. My experience also has some problems, but every problem provides the opportunity with it. And also, after the problems, we can talk about the advantages what the new PPP model offer to our sector. When talking about urban transformation in Turkey, what we understand is we are working inside the dense cities. Our cities are dense, and what we are doing is that replacing the problematic housing settlements with the new developments. Is this the solution for the problem? I don't think so. What other problems we are facing in terms of design, in terms of urbanization? As we are developing the new settlements just on the site where the existing settlements are, we have to deal with the infrastructure problems. We also need to deal with the transportation problems, accessibility, and most of the time our cities are hilly structured. The topography becomes an important issue to be solved. And also you are limited with the boundaries of the character of the district in design. And also the building typology cannot be diversified to design limitless. And those are the restrictions provided in the existing model. And what GYODER with the PPP model is providing would be a good collaboration between private and public sector. That means that as the public sector is the authority to make new plans, the public authority will offer new areas, new settlement areas, preferably at the periphery of the city. That will bring us decentralization, because it's a huge problem in our metropolitan cities with the dense settlements. And with the new planning, the public sector can provide smart, sustainably designed, well-planned urban areas, so that, especially in design, when design as a private sector representative, we will be more free. The infrastructure, thanks to the partnership opportunities, will be solved. The accessibility, the transportation system will be solved. And all the costs will be eliminated when comparing with the existing model. Also, taking building permits and dealing with zoning plans is a headache for the companies like us. If the public sector is involved, those permits will be provided by the public sector. Those all will be also advantages when developing new settlements. And in terms of the typology, new settlements will not be restricted with the limits of the existing building texture. So we can play more in design. We can accordingly provide a more balanced layout for the new cities. With all these aspects, I think that it will be a very good model for the design of the new cities that will be provided by the public and private partnership.
Very good, thank you. So are you saying that the bigger the projects are, the easier it becomes to consider all the aspects in designing, good city centers, new settlements, etc.?
Definitely. It is kind of like we have seen also in this wonderful exhibition. We can design the cities from scratch, meaning that we can identify all the design characters, and as the scale goes up, there will be very efficient to use all the amenities, public amenities, and sports areas, parks, all the planning issues can be determined much more easily, rather than playing inside the cities.
Thank you very much. Yağmur, I mentioned that your organization is partnering with GIC, the Singaporean Sovereign Wealth Fund. What do you think makes this model or any other collaboration, international collaboration, so attractive, and where do you see the opportunities for partnerships like yours?
Thank you, Tuğra. First, let me tell that I'm glad and honored to be here in this distinguished panel. Renaissance is the largest construction company in Turkey. the conglomerate Renaissance Holding is also active in other sectors like energy, petrochemicals, health investments, and infrastructure, superstructure, and we are active in many countries. We tell our colleagues that we are active from plus 50 degrees Celsius to minus 50 degrees Celsius in all around the world. So we are doing business all around the world, and I am myself responsible from real estate investments in Turkey. In Turkey, we have the largest commercial real estate portfolio. The Renaissance Group has developed more than 70 shopping centers around the world, by the way. Currently, we own and we manage almost 15 properties, shopping centers, offices, and others in Turkey. As you said, we are partners with GIC from Singapore. We are also partners with international financing institutions as well as international corporations and also with development banks at the holding level, at other affiliates and in other lines of business. So we are used to make business all around the world with international partners. I think this has generated, has somehow helped us to grow a culture where we are working to get long-term relationships with our partners is important, because our partners are, staying as partner for minimum, 8 to 10 years, and if they want to exit, we may also help them. There were some other partners before where they wanted to exit, and we bought them out. So in a way, it is securing the investor to be partners with us, that they can have a B plan for the exit, because we are in Turkey and we will stay in Turkey as real estate investments, other than our usual business around the world. If we are partners with foreign investors, we are ready to buy them out in case they want to exit. This is providing a comfort for the institutional investors, and they are usually extremely happy. That's quoted from their wordings, with our management, because we own and we manage our properties, our shopping centers, our offices, our development projects, everything. And our partners usually stay silent, and they prefer monitoring the projects and properties from a distance, and they confirm that Renaissance is doing the best, so no worries. Actually, we are this powerful because Turkey is as you mentioned, is a very dynamic market. This dynamism is coming from the fundamentals like tourism, like population, demographics, etc., as well. Different challenges sometimes appear. We always feel resilient to recover fast from any impact, and we always feel strong enough to solve any problems, as Gönden mentioned. Up to now, touch on the wood, we did not face any difficulties that we could not manage. So this is somehow encouraging the international investors to be partners with us. We are also open for partnerships in other projects, not only in Turkey, around the world as well. So in Europe, in other countries, we are doing partnerships with prominent business leaders. So, I mean, seeing this market growing in such a fascinating way, it seems that we will be also somehow, some way in this market. Maybe we will start with some small construction and then maybe development and then maybe investment phase may follow. We will see that.
Inshallah.
I mean, as Renaissance, just I wanted to mention that this collaboration with international investors is good to grow, is good to monitor your own work, is good to attract talented people, is good to be in line with governance and sustainability concerns the world is following. It's good to be an international developer, and I'm proud to be a member of this Turkish group and feeling the power as the international, one of the international leaders. Thank you.
Very good, thank you, thank you.
And I don't know if this panel will continue with question and answers, but we can take, I mean, you manage that. After the speak or after
Sure,
the
if
panel,
there's
we can take the questions
I think
if
that would
there's
be
any.
very useful to have. So thank you very much, Yağmur.
Thank you.
So Vedat and Cemalettin, you are both working in a very similar field. So take this model aside. Where do you think are the opportunities in Turkey that you're seeing, and what are maybe some of the types of projects that you're dealing with at the moment? Because you work in an international arena, basically. So it would be very useful to have your views from the both of you on a similar topic.
Okay, thank you, Tuğra, for this firstly nice introduction. As Aremas, we are giving conceptual development consultancy, sales and marketing operations for the large scale of projects with our offices in Turkey, Germany, Georgia, Dubai, and inshallah here in Saudi Arabia in the near future. First of all, I want to say this. Of course, the cities in Turkey that people might invest is quite familiar for the Saudians, I will say. Istanbul, the financial capital of Turkey, and opportunities never ends in Istanbul. And that's why I want to start from Istanbul. Of course, in the north part of Istanbul, we have mega projects like Istanbul Airport, Northern Marmara Highway, Third Bridge. All these projects are already finished and working, running. And we still have mega projects in that area. The biggest one is Kanal Istanbul, as everybody knows it. So we can say that, I mean, you said about the earthquake. So we know that on the northern side of Istanbul, both European and Asian side, there will be a big residential districts. So there is a really huge potentials. Some districts on the northern side, let's say Göktürk, Zekeriyaköy, or Başakşehir, Bahçeşehir in the European side, And at the Asian side, we can say Beykoz, Riva, Ömerli, north of Tuzla. These are really good destinations and having a high demand. And that's why I can tell these destinations in Istanbul. This is for the future. This is one part. Another part in Istanbul, of course, urban regeneration projects in the city center. We know Saudi Arabia is a big construction area, but Istanbul will be also another big construction area with its urban regeneration projects, like in Beşiktaş, Şişli, Sarıyer, Kağıthane, Bakırköy. Every districts or in the Asian side, Üsküdar, Kadıköy, Ataşehir, all these districts districts have good opportunities, especially with its off-plan projects. Just an example in the Asian side, you know, Istanbul Financial Center, there will be, already constructed, and there will be 1.5 million square meter leasable office space, and approximately 60-70% of this office spaces will be used by banks and financial companies. So people who are working there will need new houses. So this is an opportunity. This is residential side in Istanbul. We can talk about industrial also because of this northern highway. Both in the European and Asian side, there is an important industrial districts like Hadımköy, Çorlu, Çerkezköy, or Gebze, İzmit. These places are very, very important locations. This is Istanbul, of course. Another district or cities familiar to Saudi people, we can say Sakarya, İzmit, Yalova, Bursa, which covers Sapanca, Kartepe, Karasu. I think every Saudi people knows these places very well.
Don't forget Trabzon.
And another one is Trabzon. Yes, even from here to Trabzon there is direct flights. We know it, but especially İzmit, Sakarya, both residential opportunities and industrial opportunities. It can be more important for investment, for the future investments. And the last one is Bodrum, of course. Bodrum, everybody also knows Bodrum very well. So we know everybody says here in the exhibition, Bodrum is very expensive, but at the same time, we want to buy something from Bodrum. Especially after pandemic, the prices were increased 4 times, 5 times maybe. But still, there is a good opportunity. What is the opportunity? In Bodrum, the sales prices are euro or dollar, and the rental income is also euro or dollar. So there is no currency risk. This is a special situation, we can say, for Bodrum. Yes. And we know that there is lots of luxury brands like Mandarin, Ritz, Edition, Marriott, Swiss, Le Méridien, Aman, every brands. And I can say that in the near future there will be a new luxury brand equal, maybe better than Mandarin, we can say that. I cannot say the names, but we know it. So it means that the prices will not decrease in Bodrum, so there is still a good opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Cemalettin, what are your views? What is keeping you busy, and what do you think should Saudi investors or citizens be busy with?
Thank you. First of all, I want to say ahlan wa sahlan. I'm here as a by heart Saudi with Turkish nationality. Inshallah, I strongly believe that this great event is in the history of Cityscape Global, is like a milestone of near future for all of us. So I'm also heading a real estate international promotion agency as international relations and lobbying committee. So when we start to promote our projects, 2010, 2011, first we started in Saudi Arabia. At that time, there was limited knowledge about the country. There was limited knowledge about the global mindset. There was limited structures in the place. So we were pioneer as all of us, as you know very well. In the long terms, we saw our clients, our investors has looking some more trustable structures, not only a kind of buying and selling or like investing some individuals, also some corporate level. As I'm here, very glad to be a part of this community, like Renaissance as a good example of these great structures can be a role model. Because in Turkey, we have a wide range of investment opportunities with some exit strategies like fund management strategies, with trustable, transparent, facilities. And I also strongly believe with this new vision of Saudi 2030, it will be a great start to make the collaboration not only in Saudi Arabia, not only in Turkey, but with these all strong relations and collaborations, we can expand this to global together. So when we have a look, what is the expectation for the investors? So trust is the main issue. When we create the trust, we can continue to develop our relations further steps. When we create the trust, we can more involve to understand transparently how we can do more. When we create the trust, it's not easy to create the trust. For me, I spent more than 15 years in the ground trying to adapt, trying to understand the culture. But as far as I understand, the main issue, especially in Saudi investors, the potential is not limited as, buying a house or buying some land, but the new vision of the Saudi 2030, as we can do a lot like industrial collaboration. For example, TAV Medina Airport is a good example for all of us. So we came here with international mindset, with our knowledge, with our finance, and we show how we can do better. It takes time, it takes needs a little bit, you know, how they say sabr, muftahal faraj. So, but it needs dedication. It needs, you know, focus. So, when we have this knowledge, I strongly believe we can develop some more models. Like you mentioned, GYODER is a great, you know, associations trying to achieve with this global mindset with the needs. But basically, when I see these great developments and booming Riyadh, I was, just 3 years ago I was here. This is the first time after this 3 years I've been here, and I was shocked. I really impressed what I see. So we can also get some inspiration from Saudi Arabia, what they do. As far as I can see, from the ministry side, from the authorities, from the business people, from the ladies, from the men, from all citizenship, they have dedication, they have KPIs. They are, you know, really focused to do their aims. So we are ready to make this collaboration together, not only in Saudi Arabia, not only in Turkey. We are, you know, we are ready with our capacity, with our finance, with our, you know, human source, with our industrial knowledge, which is very important, because one of the, you know, my inspiration from Saudi Arabia, as all of you know, that, you know, for example, Bayraktar is coming here with a big, you know, vision, a collaboration together as a manufacturing here, educate the local people, work together, innovate and develop something together. This is very valuable. So I'm really pleased to be here and a part of this association. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Are there any questions in the audience that we could cover off? And if not, do you have any final thoughts that you want to add? I think one of the key themes that I've seen here over the last 4 days is about the relationship. Yeah, projects can be done, they can be completed. I think it's more the model, and what I've been seeing here is more around partnership. How can we partner? How can we turn this into win-win? How can we tackle, you know, these projects, this huge vision? I mean, Saudi Arabia has a, I mean, it's tremendous. It's a huge vision in a very short period of time. So there's a lot to be done. And I think you can only do this together with good and strong partners. And it's the same thing for Turkey. It's a huge, you know, agenda of projects, infrastructure, etc., that need to be tackled. And I think there's a very strong partnership culture in Saudi Arabia, but also we in Turkey are also very, very experienced with partnerships, you know, partnerships between private businesses abroad and domestically, but also private industry with the government. We are very, very experienced, so we share that culture. And I think for me, the last 4 days here at Cityscape have been around, you know, what is the partnership and trust. How can we do this together? It's not about procurement. It's not finding, you know, contractors, etc. It's really around, you know, strong partnerships and making sure that know-how is transferred both ways. So for me personally, that's been, you know, the key theme that I'm taking away from Cityscape here. And it's been a pleasure to be here. So, and again, thank you very much for you all. And, oh, sorry, I think there's a question. I'm sorry, I can't see this a lot because of the light. Please, please.
Thank you.
Sorry, I missed you.
First of all, I would like to thank you for this fruitful discussion. It was
Thank
really
you.
interesting. I was always interested in actually, let's say, investment in terms of real estate outside Saudi. That was my main focus. I'm really small investor, so I'm not that big. So what's your advice for someone who just start in the real estate investments and things? Do you have any special things if I'm thinking of investment outside Saudi? Thank you.
Sure, I will just say something very, very simple. You need to find the right partners, trusted partners, but maybe I leave it to Cemalettin and Vedat to answer that question.
Actually, almost the same I want to say. You must find the right partner and the consultant, especially for the, I mean, if you want to invest in land or something commercial, I think you should have a right consultant. This is very important. I don't
Actually, it's a very good question because, you know, what we faced last 10, 15 years during our journey, who is, you know, trying to impress Saudi investors, we are facing some difficulties like the language barrier is a key point. You know, in Turkey, if we compare last, before last 10, 15 years, now more young generation has speaking English and you can communicate easily. So most of the investors from Saudi Arabia and the region, they are immediately combine somebody who speaks Arabic. And this issue is facing sometimes without any intention, barrier, without any, bad intention, but without any knowledge, they can direct them to somewhere else without any knowledge of real estate, development, investment. But at the end of the day, we are facing some difficulties and troubles for the investors. So I highly recommend, there are quite large consultant companies, lawyers, very well educated international companies like CW or, Big Fours, who can easily communicate and easily provide some services. Please, to buy a house with your money, it's easy to invest. But we know the value of to earn money is not that easy. So when we think about the future, it will be some more difficulties. So we should be careful to choose the right related parties. So to invest till the investment period, it is good. You think you are, you are the king of the investment, but after the investment, if you make some mistakes, you are facing alone, So because of this, we are here trying to explain. Please, as GYODER, my association I'm heading, international relations and the lobbying committee, we are here to support you with our information, with our rules. We have everything in our structures.
Thank you.
Please take the right path and welcome to Turkey. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So thank you very much to our panel. Thank you for all the insight. And also thank you to you. It's been one of the last sessions of today on the last day of Cityscape. So thank you very much for joining us.
There's a question over there.
I think we've run out of time. We can do this maybe separately.
Cut it, yeah.
Just
Very happy to help you with your
1 minute,
question.
very fast. It's just to Jagmur, by the way.
Yeah.
I am from Dominican Republic. My name is Javier Bonet, related also to real
Welcome.
estate industry. And we developed there, me and my wife, we have 100 of units of apartments, little developer, like you say, also little related to hotel industry. But we have noticed in our country that we're the highest growing in the area. Yes, Dominican Republic, if you see the statistics, but it's based in an all-inclusive model concept of big brands. We're watching a big opportunity on developing big cities. How can I approach a 400 or a few hundred million fund? We already have few of the lands. We own some of them, and we looking forward for that. So I would like your advice.
I mean, we are very accessible.
Yes,
Just
could maybe
people
take
are
this
telling us to
offline.
cut
I
the,
think
you know,
we're running
just
out of time.
across the scene.
Yes.
We can discuss. I can answer your question head by head. I think there's another panel.
Yes.
We should cut. I will be talking to you after the panel. Okay?
Thank you very much.